96 Tears here at Real Gold Radio.
I love it, and I want to tell everybody out there that if you're not listening to Real Gold Radio at 98.9, you're missing out.
Who is that mystery voice?
Good morning, White Lake.
Yeah, it's Alice Campbell. Good morning to you. It is so nice to have you in the studio. Again, I can't believe it. Boy, the months just fly by.
They just zip right on by, so everybody better get out there and start to enjoy the weather, no matter how cool it is, because summer is going to fly by.
I know, and we're going to have a busy, great time. There's just a lot of activities, especially in the White Lake Montague area, to talk about, and that's why you're here today.
I'm here to talk about specifically Arts Council activities, and boy, they are in full swing.
Yes, they are, so let it roll.
Okay, I'm going to start with the most recent coming up here is we're going to be doing a family fun fest at the Artisan Market in Montague the first Saturday of every month.
Oh.
So our first one is this Saturday, and I'm putting a call out to all crafters, all artists, all musicians who want to be seen or sell your wares. Call the Arts Council office at 893-2524 and tell them you want to be a part of this. It's very reasonable, and in terms of a little fee that you pay to be there, and we're really looking for crafters. Also, my Playcast, which I'm going to talk about later, is going to be there at 11 o'clock for a mini birthday party.
Really?
So anybody who wants to come down, celebrate, purchase a cupcake, and listen to one of the songs from our show that's coming up, come on down at 11 o'clock, and we're going to be doing that. All the kids will be there.
Who's having a birthday?
Well, I'm going to tell you about that later. It's the girl in my show, and that's something I'm going to discuss a little bit later.
Sure.
So I encourage everyone to get involved. Come on down, come to the farmer's market, and enjoy the whole area down there in downtown Montague.
Okay.
The other thing that's happening right now is we have an exhibit, as well as the artists who are selling their wares at the Arts Council office, and that is at the Nuveen Center at 106 East Colby Street in Whitehall. We have an exhibit by Lori Eslick, who is a nationally known illustrator and author, and she lives in North Muskegon. And she has done the illustrations for many, many books, a lot of children's literature. Those books are for sale in the Arts Council as well. And her beautiful paintings are hanging there, and I encourage everybody to come see them. They'll be there till July 5th.
Where?
At the Nuveen Center.
Right, okay.
At the Arts Council at 106 East Colby Street.
I'm going to get down there today and take a look. That sounds interesting. And they're for sale?
Some of them are, I think. I'm not sure.
Some are for display, some
are for sale.
Okay.
But we do have other artists who have wares in there for sale, and those change regularly. So we encourage you to come in every once in a while and see what's available.
Sure, that's great.
Then we have a call out to local artists, and not just artists, but the average man out there or woman or child who loves to take pictures, who might have some really interesting or good pictures of the winter in White Lake.
What winter?
You know, the winter we just got through.
Oh, you mean like February?
Yes,
Boy,
in January, and snow and cold. We're having an exhibit called Winter in a Summer Town.
Oh, wow.
And we want you to bring in your photographs of the winter here, so that our summer residents can look and see how beautiful it really can be in the White Lake area in the winter.
You know, we all remember February and how very, very cold it was, but it also produced a lot of beautiful scenery.
Oh, gorgeous.
When it was 10 below, but it was quite lovely.
So go back into your digital files and look and see what you have. And if you have a picture that you think is particularly beautiful or shows the White Lake area in the wintertime, call the office or come on in at 106 East Colby Street and ask them about this exhibit. And you can enter that picture in the exhibit. And
that's a great idea. I think
it's going to be fun.
Sure, yeah.
So I've got some other things, but are we going to take a break from music first?
No.
Oh, we're
This
going
is
to keep
interesting.
rolling.
I'm listening. I want to hear all about this stuff.
Okay, then I'm going to plug
Uh-oh.
my event.
That's going to take a good half hour, folks. No,
might.
just kidding. No.
No, I'm in charge of the Nuveen Theater Workshop, which is part of the Nuveen educational programming at the Arts Council of White Lake. And this year, we do a show that includes youth from all over the White Lake area. Matter of fact, our youth this year go as far north as Shelby and as far south as Spring Lake. And they come together to produce a show. And the show this year is called, it's a musical. It's called Not a Baby Anymore, and I wrote it.
Did you really?
And composed it with a friend of mine. And we're going to be producing this show June 11th, 12th, and 13th.
Where?
At the Howmet Playhouse.
Are you rehearsing now?
We are in rehearsal now, and they've been rehearsing since April.
Really?
So we're going to, off and on, and we're going to be producing this show. We're also going to show a preview of a play, a musical, called Fletcher's Friends, which I'm in the process of writing. So you'll get to see a little sneak preview of that one, plus the Not a Baby Anymore. And I would really encourage families to come to see this. It's a family show, but it particularly is aimed at that preteen, early teen group.
Oh, I remember those days.
Yes,
Boy, did that hurt.
Don't we all remember those days? And actually, I wrote it with the idea that both the parents and the children can relate to it.
Is that
And
right?
so it's kind of coming, actually I wrote it when my kid was 13, so it's kind of coming from both sides.
Sure.
You get, so everybody walks away with something. And I'm hoping it will also open dialogue about behavior and about
Yeah.
things that are acceptable and not acceptable.
Well, that
It-
sounds delightful.
It's about a girl who turns 13. It's on her 13th birthday. That's when it takes place. And she is determined that her life is going to change because she's a teenager now.
Uh-oh.
And that she'll have less restrictions and more privileges, and she takes advantage of some of that situation.
Been there, done that.
Yep, and gets herself in a little incident that she has to call her mom to get her out of.
Very good.
So, but it's on her birthday, and that's where the birthday party next Saturday comes in to promote the show. We're going to have a little mini birthday party at the Family Fun Fest at 11 o'clock. So come on down. There'll be children's crafts and things like that that
Now,
the
what
kids
day
can
will
do.
it be again? What day?
The show is the 11th, 12th, and 13th. That's next, not this coming, but next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Right.
It's at 7:30 p.m. at the Howmet Playhouse, and tickets are cheaper if you buy them ahead of time at the Arts Council
Okay.
on Colby Street.
And we're going to have some announcements about this as a reminder about all this, aren't
Yes.
we? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
We are.
Great.
And so I encourage everybody to come on out, support the youth. They are doing a fantastic job. As a matter of fact, all of the theater activities in this community now have really taken hold. The White Lake Youth Theater, they just did Cinderella. They're doing another one this summer. The kids are really involved, and we want to keep them involved and keep them going in the arts because it really gives them a chance to release that creative energy.
Oh, yeah, it expands the mind. It's good for a young person, just in general, to think about those things, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So I would encourage students who haven't ever tried it, next time we have auditions, get out there and try it because it's a lot of fun.
I bet. This is a lot of work, though.
It
but
is a lot of work, and I'm way behind schedule.
But it's work that you love, isn't it?
I do. And I like it particularly now that I'm retired and don't have to work all day.
Yeah, I think the worst part or the hardest part is getting everybody together on the same page, isn't it?
Especially when they're scattered over two counties.
Oh, boy.
It's tough.
I bet. Okay. Well, I tell you what, we're going to take a little break at this time, and you'll stick around, right?
I'll stick around. I'll
Yeah,
stay.
we've been
I'd
talking.
stay all day if you'd let me.
Oh, I know you would. Sure. We're talking with Alice Gamble from the Arts Council of White Lake, just talking about a lot of wonderful things in general, and we shall return. Anyway, we're back with Alice Gamble from the Arts Council of White Lake. We have a good time here, don't we?
We do. I'm enjoying it. I really
Yeah.
am.
So, let me see. What else is next, or what did you want to talk about?
Well, we're going to be getting ready for the concerts, the Tuesday night concerts.
Oh,
now, they
boy.
don't happen. The first one doesn't happen till the end of June, but you got to start thinking about that. Tuesday nights, every Tuesday night all summer. There are 9, I believe, and we've got some great lineups. I'll tell you more about that at our July meeting.
Where are these concerts
Those
held?
are at the Montague Band Shell,
Oh,
and they
okay.
have fixed the band shell this year, so they'll be right back like they used to be with everybody under the arch and the people out in the grass. And all we do is encourage you to bring your lawn chairs. It's free.
Oh,
We've got lots of sponsors who are helping us pay for that, and the Viola Bray Foundation helps pay for that, and we take up some of the slack as well, the Arts Council, and we organize all of it. And it's a great time. It's a great way to spend a Tuesday evening. Bring your sandwiches. Pick up a sandwich at a local restaurant. Come on out. There's a lot of times there's an ice cream truck there, and there's crafts for the kids. So bring the kids. This just isn't an old farts thing. I mean, this is for families. So come on out and enjoy all the music, and we have different types of music every week. So we'll have bluegrass, we'll have jazz, we'll have rock. We got some rock this year. So
now, who coordinates all this? Who puts this on?
it's a committee that finds all of these people and gets them
Wow.
hired and gets them contracted, and Kim sends out the contracts, and it's all lined up and ready for the summer. If it's a rain date, we move to the Montague High School Auditorium, which is absolutely beautiful. It's a great place to be on a rainy evening. But we'd really like to get lots of community people out there. You can bring your Frisbee, come on out and
Well,
toss the Frisbee while you're listening to music.
You make sure we get the information so we can promote it.
Next time I come, I will bring my list of bands, and we will get that started. But the first one is the last Tuesday in June, so you can kind of slap that on your calendar right now.
Sure. Okay. That sounds delightful.
And they start at 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to add?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
We do have a couple specialty concerts that are coming up next week. One of them is a fundraiser for the festival, the Chamber Festival that happens in August, the Chamber Music Festival.
Ooh.
And if you're really interested in tickets for that or finding out more about that, those are private concerts in private homes, but anybody can come if you're willing to buy the ticket. Just call the Arts Council once again at 893-2524, and you can get all the information you need for those concerts.
So in the home, they're playing this chamber music, like out in the garden per se? Or?
Sometimes it's in a
Really?
garden, sometimes it's in
Oh.
someone's home, sometimes it's
Sure.
I know they're going to have one this year during the festival, I think at a jazz at the White Swan Inn.
Wow.
Sometime during the summer. I don't have the date on that, but I will as we get closer.
Okay. Well, that's wonderful. Well, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, and we're going to have different announcements on concerning all of, what you just ran down, a lot of it.
Oh, I can't forget this one.
Uh-oh.
The big fundraiser for Arts Council White Lake is the 19th of June, and it is the wine tasting, White Night on White Lake. Once again, tickets, off the top of my head, I don't exactly remember how much tickets are. I think they're 35 pre-sale, 40 at the door. But all you got to do is call the Arts Council office or stop in, and you can get your tickets there. The 19th of June, White Night on White Lake, wine tasting. That's our fundraiser that helps us bring in money so we can do all this wonderful programming for everyone.
Now, where's that going to be exactly?
That's going to be at the new Arts Council office at 106 East Colby Street. And it's going to be fun because we had a party in there the other night, and we had plenty of room for everybody.
Is that right?
And it will even open up into a courtyard in back as well.
Well, I love to cook with wine, and sometimes I actually put it in the food, too.
And then a little on the side as well.
Well, thank you, Alice Gamble. It's always a pleasure to have you here. She stops in the first Tuesday in every month for a nice rundown of what's happening. As you can tell, what a delightful interview. I don't, it's really refreshing because I don't have to use a cheat sheet with you because you just come in and take over, and I like that.
Well, I don't want to take over.
Well,
but
you know what I mean.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Alice Campbell, and we'll look forward to having you back. The Tuesday and first Tuesday in July. That it comes fast.
It does come fast, and I want to tell White Lake that they should get out there and have a lot of summer fun.
Yes, while it lasts.
While it lasts.
Okay. Thanks again.
Thank you.